Hello to all you geeks and degenerates. Welcome back to another episode of GND. Today we're continuing our Robert Eggers series with his latest movie. I know how to transition to what words to
it's
use.
okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
With The Lighthouse, which seems fitting for Halloween if you love Lovecraftian horror at the very least.
Yeah, I'm a, I'm a, I've never like seen a movie like this before. This
Uh,
is like
the
very.
the bitch didn't prepare us for this.
The pitch did not prepare us for this. Like, yeah, we could still feel the same DNA
Mm-hmm.
of say Robert Eggers, but like the Witch was far from this.
Hmm.
Like that's what I like about it though. Like you can't tell that this was directed by the same person though. And then once you find out, oh, you see a little bit of glimpses of, oh, a little bit of the Witch
Mm.
and the Lighthouse.
So the Lighthouse stars mainly two people,
That's
Robert
pretty much it.
Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, and they are two people who are supposed to take care of this lighthouse, and
or
they're marooned there during a storm as well. So that's about it. It's kind of like the Witch. I mean, like it
yeah,
stars this
Robert
way
Egg.
and
Yeah,
ends this way.
Robert Eggers really likes like isolation kind of
Yeah.
settings. Not gonna lie, this movie took the shit out of me. Like watching this, it really took a lot out of me. Like same with the Witch, it took a lot out of me. And Enza next time on the planning board.
What?
Let's all talk.
You don't like
I'm,
Lovecraft? I don't
no,
like
I love
Lovecraft.
Lovecraftian stories. I just don't like exhausting movies.
So this is basically a slow descent into madness for both of them,
Hmm.
especially since all in the folk kind of has gone off the deep end at this point. But for the other Thomas or Winslow, it's a
Winslow.
slow descent into just madness.
I mean, they were already both unstable when they got to the island, though.
Yes.
Like you could tell that Willem Dafoe isn't much of a Willem the friend. Um,
Why did
like
forfeit you, ye lying dog?
I swear, if once me and Enzo start drinking in like one house alone together, it's gonna be like that. We're gonna nearly kiss, but not really, then punch each other. But like, yeah, this movie's just a lot though. It is too much, and for me, in my opinion. Well, like, I'm more of a casual moviegoer, while Enzo is like the delving deep kind of guy. That's why we kind of contrast.
Yeah.
But I do like this movie though. I'm not gonna lie, I really do like this movie. I like the descent that Willem Dafoe brings to Robert Pattinson's character. Like, you could tell that this environment and to the expertise of Willem Dafoe's character, which is Thomas, he knows that this is not the best place for your sanity.
Mm.
Like he knows that people have gone mad, especially the past keeper. He already said that he committed suicide and went mad and started seeing merfolk. And he does not help. Like not at all. Willem Dafoe is a gaslighter, an abuser. The man,
It's
like he
definitely at the phone in this one.
yeah, like I swear to God, like he does not help Robert Pattinson's character at all. The only time when they're actually okay together is when they're drunk.
Yeah, he even says like you're more tolerable when you're gone. He's like, get back to work, you dog. It's like, oh, thanks, buddy.
Ah, thank
Uh,
you.
like on a performance level, I think these are two of their best yet. Like this is starting one.
Nah, Spider Man still Willem Dafoe's best.
Really?
I'm kidding. I'm
I mean,
kidding.
he's good in Spider Man, but like this is like a whole new level for me.
This is like you could tell that he captured the old English of 18 and 19,
Yes.
like Captain Ahab kind of voice. I
Yeah,
mean, even Robert was this
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson's character mentioned it like, oh, you're a fake Captain Ahab. when he's talking about jism. Um, that's a new word I found out about. I'm like, ugh, jism. Ew.
Uh,
I'm gonna use that.
but yeah, people believe that he was snubbed for like an Oscar when they just completely ignored him during the awards because they were like
Dude,
he should be awarded for
I
his
I,
performance.
I, I believe okay. I believe that Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson should have been nominated for a really amazing performance. Dude, how can you deliver lines while somebody throws dirt in your face? You saw him. He was eating dirt while like doing his whole
Yeah,
biblical speech.
yeah. Um, the scene I'm thinking of is when uh, Winslow's like, if I had a steak, I would fuck it. He's like, you don't like me cooking?
You
You
don't
like me?
like me cooking.
You fond of me lobster? I've seen it.
See it. Fine, have it your way. I like your cooking.
Yeah, it was
I was like, I love that series.
after he delivers this huge monologue of
Mm.
Neptune cursing and all that jazz, and he's just like,
Prometheus, blah 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 blah.
then Robert Pattinson's in the corner going, "Oh, okay, I like your cooking. We're cool, bro."
All right, have it your way. I like your cooking.
Um,
And
the Foe also has this obsession with the lighthouse.
the light.
Yes, whatever he's looking at.
Dude, I don't know. I just feel uncomfortable seeing a naked Willem Dafoe. No, not the body shame or anything. It's just that like crazy old bearded man
Yeah.
naked is just a little bit disturbing for
The
me.
scene where like Winslow's beneath him, he doesn't know he's there, and then stuff starts dripping on him. It's like, ugh.
Oh right, and I was like, there's fapping sounds.
Yes.
Oh, like when it starts dripping, I was like, oh, there's a tentacle. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
it's tentacle ooze. It's tentacle ooze. We're okay.
I don't know. You think again, like maybe it could be both. Damn.
I mean, if you look at the biology of an octopus, their penis is a tentacle.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
The more you know.
well, the Foe is not the only one that's fapping. That's
Oh yeah, there's a lot of masturbation scenes.
yes.
Here. Like one is already too much, but they give us like 2.5. But like
Like
I mean I can see it though. Like 4 weeks in an island alone.
and you have a mermaid statue. It's like
Yeah,
this
I
will
think
do.
that's like that's the that's the equivalent of this back in the day. like having like a very Dojin-esque anime figure. Like yeah, at this point at this time period anything will do. But like they also show nipple. Are we
Yeah.
allowed to say that on YouTube? Nipple.
they also show mermaid privates. It's like didn't
Yeah.
know. Didn't need to. I don't think I need to see that, but thanks. Moving.
We all needed to. I think we all needed to. We all wanted to know.
Going back to like the way this film is shot, I do like the fact that it's in black and white.
And it is in the same aspect ratio that I am in right now.
Yes.
Hey, do I have a black and white filter? No, I do
Uh,
not. Damn it!
Uh,
That'll be perfect for this video.
but like, you think like they're gonna be okay once they're like, "Alright, the ship's coming tomorrow. We'll be
Yeah.
good."
Fuck. When we got to that part, and they're like, "Oh, I could see that Winslow doesn't talk much, but Thomas does." And you can see that it's taking a little bit of a toll on Winslow because he's a little bit more concerned. Like he keeps things close to himself more often. But you can see Willem Dafoe working the shit out of Winslow.
Yeah.
And then once you hear that, oh, the 4 weeks are up, and was this the boat's coming in tomorrow? Let's have a drink. I was like, oh, that's cool. Then I'm like, damn, that's it. I guess it's all gonna happen in this one night. That's what I thought when I first watched this movie. And I looked at the time. I was like, oh no, we're only 40 minutes in the 2-hour movie. Uh oh, that ship ain't coming. But yeah.
Yeah, like what you said, it's like olden times. It's like 1890. It's like a ship going into a storm like that. It's like there's no way it's gonna be like we'll be fine. We
How
can
how
come for you.
how does this happen though? Like, sorry. How does a storm that lasts 7 months happen? Is it just like a cyclone after cyclone?
No, I didn't live in those times, so I wouldn't know. Uh, but it, that,
1890 weather was just different. It just hit
yeah,
different.
definitely. Uh, but it adds to the atmosphere, this Lovecraftian atmosphere of like this intense, debilitating feeling, like things aren't going well at all.
It does not go well either, knowing the fact that uh Thomas had one rule, and he was like, not really one rule, but like he had a saying that you should not kill a seagull. Like no matter what, it is a bad omen to kill a seagull. And on the last night, and I guess Robert Pattinson's character thought it was like, hey, this piece of shit bird is like has been
Poisoning our
shitty.
water.
Hmm?
Poisoning our water too.
No, no, that was another dead bird.
Yeah,
Um,
he just thought, oh, they're all the same. They're fucking best.
yeah, but like, oh, this bird has been pestering me for 4 fucking weeks. Grabs neck, does the Hulk thing to what he did to Loki. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, fuck that bird. But sadly, because of that, in Robert Eggers' world, just, omens are real.
Yeah.
If you do something bad, an omen will come. So I'm like, well, shit. Robert Pattinson's fucked. It's either he's gonna stay on this island with Willem Dafoe and go mad, and knowing the fact that they don't have much rations left. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, the dialogue of some scenes, like the Neptune scene, or the one where they're just going, what, 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 what,
What? What? What?
what?
What? uh, I, I don't know. Again, I could feel the descent of Robert I keep forgetting his name.
Robert Pattinson, Winslow.
Winslow. I know Robert Pattinson because he's Batman,
Yeah.
but Winslow, I could feel the descent of his character because nothing is going his way. Nothing ever went his way when he went into this island.
Yeah, and he was trying to escape his other shitty life because he accidentally killed a man.
Yeah,
Letting logs fall at him. It's like, I'm
and
sure
not batting an eye, and he's like, "Oh, I just want a cigarette." But once he gets to the island, he abstains from drinking. He does everything right. He works his ass off. But then when he works his ass off, he's not. There's no gratitude from his partner, or from him abstaining from drinking. He has to drink shit water. I'm like, oh my god, I will go insane. I won't last a week. I would have killed Willem Dafoe right there.
Or the other scene that sticks out to mind is when he thinks he's on top of the lighthouse and he turns over his own body, and it's him, and then like a Nike, a Willem Dafoe just grabs him. He just runs out of the house.
That's a cool shot.
Yes.
I don't know why it cut to him running outside of the house in broad daylight. I don't get that part.
Maybe it's a nightmare. It's like, fuck this, I'm going insane.
I guess. But Willem Dafoe did look awesome in that shot because he did look like an old Greek god.
Yeah, like Zeus coming down.
Yeah. And speaking of Greek mythology, this movie, stems from they take a lot of heavy influences from that. But yeah.
What didn't help Willem Dafoe's case is that when Robert Pattinson was running out, he was chasing him with an axe.
No, but you see that Willem Dafoe gaslights the shit out of Robert Pattinson's character. Like when they're almost out of rations because it was their last night, but then they got stranded there because the ship didn't come. He was like, "Oh, you asked me to cook a lot because you wouldn't, you wanted more food or something like that." I didn't understand his old English. And then once they got to the boat and he hacked the boat, and the boat wasn't gonna survive either way.
Yeah. Just desperation on Winslow's part. It's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
once Winslow got back to the house and Willem Dafoe's character is like, "Look what you did! You chased me out there with an axe and hacked the boat." And I'm like, "No, that was you."
Like, motherfucker, that was you.
So that means that Thomas knows that Winslow is already going crazy.
Yeah.
So he's taking advantage of that fact. I was like, "Damn, there's an actual power struggle here."
And like the next day, he discovers the book that William Thomas has. And he discovers all the comments like, he was lazy, dock wages. And then the last thing is like, no, severance leave without pay. And like, this motherfucker.
Right. This piece of shit, dude. I didn't know who to root for in this movie, but yeah, this piece of shit, dude, just wrote false
Accusations.
accusations and reviews about Winslow. I'm like, I get it that he killed somebody, but it was an accident. But then, like, piece of shit, Willem Dafoe. I was more on Robert Pattinson's side here in this movie.
Yeah, me too. Because Willem Dafoe is really a fucking dick in this one. It's like, what do you want from him? He's working so hard. Leave him alone, sir.
Exactly. So
they have a fight, and Winslow gets the better of Dafoe, and he starts telling him to park.
The antagonist, Dafoe.
Yes.
But yeah. And yeah, he tells him to bark. I didn't get the scene at all.
Me too. I just thought he just embarrassing him more.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm like, really? This is my problem with, not really a problem, but like, this is my thing with Robert Eggers is like he does put a lot of like scenes where like, why is this happening? Like, especially that part where like, oh, after beating up Thomas, he's like bark, and then he walks him out with a leash, and he's a dog now. I'm like,
no.
Why?
When they were fighting, he was thinking that he was a mermaid. It's like, is this
for sure
scene...
he kissed her. For sure he kissed Thomas.
No, I thought
Thomas
he was
kissed Thomas.
I thought he was about to force himself upon for Thomas.
Dude, the entire movie, I felt like one of them's gonna force themselves on each other.
Yeah, and because then during that fight, like, oh, don't you fucking dare! Like, don't go there, please. I'm begging.
Well, like, I mean, the mermaid was hot. But like,
yeah, but that's the foe underneath.
But it's the foe. And then you see him it's the exact same scene from The Shining.
Yeah.
After making out with him, it's an old hag. But I do love those scenes where they get drunk.
Yes. The one scene where Winston's just going, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I don't care if the Batman's good. This role is something else.
This role is something else. You could see that Robert Pattinson like really squeezed the shit out of his acting abilities in this movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
next to a veteran like Dafoe, it's like, God damn, you're one hell of a great actor.
Yeah, I could say this is a modern classic. In my opinion, this would be a modern classic.
But like after he buries him, he tries to look for the key, right? And then Dafoe comes back from the dead, and then he just cracks him over the head with like a teapot.
And then no, he gets hacked by an axe, and then
after hacking him with the axe, he'd be like, "I be vengeance." No, I'm kidding.
I'm vengeance. Yeah, I love that. I love that effect though, where he puts down the axe and then he's just some blood spray. I was like, that was satisfying.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
And
Thomas was a piece of shit, but this Thomas, I like this Thomas.
He sees what Willem Dafoe saw in the light, and we don't really get to see it. We just see his reaction of him just screaming his lungs out.
Okay, this is what I like about Robert Eggers is that you could take out anything from this film, like any interpretation. Like you could have a completely different one. Like, oh, it's kind of like the box from Pulp Fiction. Sorry, the briefcase from Pulp Fiction, or it's something that we can't see but they can, and it's amazing. Or there is nothing there. No, trust me. What if there is just nothing there, and
It's
it's
just
just
like
a lamp. It is just a fucking lamp. And when Winslow finds out what it was, it drives him crazy because he wanted to see what was there and he wanted to see what Willem Dafoe was talking about.
that's why he's just screaming. Like,
Yeah. Who knows? He was touching the thing, so it might be burning your hand. It's old timey light bulbs.
it might be
They're hot.
both. It's like my hands burning at the same time. I did all this for nothing.
Exactly. And then
Sticking with
let's
the
see.
Lovecraftian theme of discovering something that just shatters your mind into bits and you go insane.
That's why I like about Lovecraftian stuff that you can't really, the readers don't know what it looks like, but the character does.
Yeah.
But to the point that it drives them insane, that's the risk of seeing what these things are. But I would like to leave to interpretation of that. Winslow finally did a triumphant walk up there after defeating this monster of a man, spending God knows how long in this island, to find out the thing that gives Willem Dafoe solace is that just
A lamp.
nothing. It's just a lamp. And that drives him fucking insane. And then he's out there on the beach, naked, getting eaten by seagulls.
Yeah, that was the longest fall from the stairs, though. It's like,
Oh,
how
that
many
was-
steps is that supposed to be?
Whoever did the stunt work for that, kudos to you.
Yeah.
Hopefully the brace on your back
Yeah.
didn't break.
It's like going dope, 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 dope. It's like, god damn, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, I felt sexual frustration in this movie too. That was like a hard give, and I'm like, man, horny. I get it.
But yeah, that's the end of the movie. That's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
With that being said, what would you rate this movie?
Again, Robert Eggers is a really good filmmaker. This thing was shot beautifully. The set pieces were all done amazingly, and everything was probably correct to its time period. But the thing is, it is one of those movies again, and this is the second time that I've gotten this from Robert Eggers, is that these are the movies that I am glad I watched it. I will never watch this again. This is a compliment, because I will give this a pretty decent score. But it is one of those movies that I really don't find myself watching, especially for Halloween, where you're trying to enjoy, then you watch this movie. I don't think for any, maybe common or like casual watchers like me, I don't think you guys will enjoy. But if you're like Enzo and you're kind of nut when it comes to movies, go nuts. If you find another friend like Enzo, don't take my friend. That's my friend. But if you find another like person who watches movies like this, then you both will have a good time. But with that said, I will give this one an 8. A higher score than the Vivitch. I like this more than the Vivitch.
I'll give this a 9. Because it really is one of the most unique movies out there. You'll never see a movie like this ever again.
Won't.
And Robert Eggers is truly a visionary.
Depends if Robert Eggers releases another film.
He is.
Oh wait. Okay, I am correct. Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase that. For sure, when he makes another film, it's gonna be as unique as this.
Yeah.
I feel like Robert Eggers is gonna keep climbing that stair of like, oh, the movie's gonna be a little bit different, a little bit different, a little bit different.
I think his next movie is about Vikings.
No, there's gonna be that subject, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. And Blood Eagles. That'll be interesting to see.
Blood Eagles?
Yeah. Did you not know about that?
No. What is that?
It's where the Vikings sacrifice you, and sacrificing you, they, while alive, they cut your back and like make your lungs like.
Oh, right into a wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
Here's an image. No, I'm kidding.
We'll get demonetized.
No.
I mean, we're not even being paid yet, but like we'll get demonetized.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna move away from less Lovecraftian horror or like horror movies like this, and do the massive enjoyment of genre. Just thank God we're done with these.
Yeah, that's pretty much me. Like, You piece of shit! You put two fucking Robert Eggers movies in a row, and I have to fucking watch them. I'm like,
We'll
"Alright,
be going to more, popular,
okay, I gotta set
mainstream.
up my therapy.
But yeah, that's been the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching our spooky videos. Uh, you
More
can,
to come actually, since October ain't done yet.
yeah.
Yeah,
And the next one may be one of the most famous horror movies of all time, In Space.
which one we're talking about? Okay, there we go. Do it again. I didn't see.
No, go away.
Okay.
Anyway, you can find us on facebook.com/geeks and degenerates, and if you are following that page, we might be doing a reaction to a future Robert Pattinson movie, which I am excited for.
Yeah. Do it live too, right?
It depends. Either
Depends.
live or pre-recorded. Either way, it's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.
We also have a Discord community. If you want to say hi to us, we also play games. If you want to play games with us, we don't bite. We're friendly folks, right, Jamar?
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Yes.
I don't know.
Where can they find you individually, Jamar?
You can find me at JomGOM. It's my art account, all caps, by the way. Yeah, you could message me and stuff there. It's fine.
You can also message him in Discord.
Yeah, you can just say hi to me in Discord. I'm like, I'll say
Yeah.
hi back. If you talk about Gundam, like that's when we start talking.
Yes.
Yeah.
But thank you so much once again for watching our videos. Please stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, get vaccinated if you can. And this has been Geeks and Degenerates. This is Enza. That's Jom. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.